Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you would like to support our community a little further, consider potentially becoming a member here on our channel. Members gain awesome little emotes that we commissioned to have done for everybody that expresses every DM's feelings towards D&D games. All 4 of them that we have, the only 4 emotions we possess, as well as some weekly letters that I've been sending out to thank anybody who's a member, which reminds me I should probably do that today, shouldn't I? Yeah. In addition to that, if you want to support us a different way, consider joining us on Patreon, down in the link in the description below. You're 5 players today. Alrighty, Argon, since you rolled a 2, go ahead and give us that recap.
All right. We had got sucked into the skull as Joy was channeling conjuration magic into it. And we get transported to somewhere else where I get sick due to the suddenness of the teleportation I was not expecting. We ended up finding ourselves in what appeared to be an office of some sort. Searching around, we end up finding out it's the office of the headmaster of a place called the Rectus Institute of Magecraft and Tomology. After looking around for a while, we eventually head through the only door into another domed room with a pentagon inscribed on the floor and a door in its center. We worked on a couple of different ways to try and open the door when Fordrum just decided to try saying "Open Sesame," which, much to our surprise, actually worked. As the door lit up with the words Professor Sesame and opened up. Below it was a hole, and we started hearing growling and seeing little beady eyes coming from below, so Corvus shut the door to protect us. At which point, Joy opened the door like 2 or 3 more times because she continued to keep saying "Open Sesame," while Corvus continued to shut the door, attempting to keep Joy from getting eaten. We tried a couple of the other professors' names that we'd found in the journals in the office. Each time it opened up into a new room. As we were trying to decide what room we wanted to go into, we ended up figuring out that the ceiling in the room was fake. Through some trial and error of throwing things up in the air, all of which landed on my head, I finally lifted Joy up through the fake ceiling, where she was confronted by a small humanoid. We eventually find out is the old headmaster of the school, Drav, and he wants the skull returned to him. So Joy spends some time up there with him. He comes down to threaten us. He jumps on my head. He jumps on Fordrum's shield. Eventually, Jasper negotiates that we will return the skull to him in exchange for him showing us the way out. So he reopens the door with "Open Sesame" and calms the shadow beasts that were on the other side, and then leads us into the room that looks to be some sort of lab, including some large glass vials that Joy tries to climb, and he finds what appears to be a dead elf or half elf, I can't remember which it was, in the cylinder, where Drav tells us that it was one of the other professors who he killed. So he leads us to a pair of chain doors that Fordrum opened up, and we find ourselves in a large hallway with a whole bunch of rooms, and find out that the room we came out of was marked in blood as "Do Not Open." So we started walking through the hallway, and Jasper spends some more time talking with Drav and find out that him and the other professors had teleported the entire school to this location to protect it from a large demonic purple minotaur looking thing. And then all of the professors turned on Drav, believing him to be going insane. At which point Drav killed all the professors except for one, someone oddly named Janet Janice, who I'm starting to think is the woman Fordrum loves. And he's been here for 800 plus years since she escaped with the remaining students.
I'm not a woman.
He eventually leads us into a portal room where we find a room with 8 different chambers, all of which have a portal to a different location. And we ended with us trying to decide where we were going to go to next.
So, you all decided, fuck it, this is where we're gonna go, and he pushes the button. Now, this time, all of you know to close your eyes and think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts, as you are whisked away at this incredible speed, and your bodies collide with this very sharp, cold, piercing wind that dives all the way through you, and each of you land aggressively on the ground. You slam headfirst into piles of snow.
Ugh. Hey, that one didn't suck as much.
Jasper and Joy, immediately something in your bodies is screaming, fuck this.
I shouldn't have left the coast.
Hang on. I dive into my pack and start pulling out rare animal furs.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. We
you've been
have those.
collecting them all along.
That's right. We got a bunch from those like wine crates in that one cellar of that.
So
broken
who's
down
getting the
winery.
buffalo?
Probably Joy.
I start pulling out my winter clothes in my bag of holding, like, oh
We can
god.
basically swaddle Joy, can't we?
Jesus, that wasn't
I'm gonna makeshift as fast as I can using mending and whatever kind of, instead of needle and thread, cutting holes, making poncho, mend the sides up nice and tight.
buffalo poncho.
Well, while you're sitting here attempting to do that for Joy, you've reached the bottom of what feels like jagged little bits of rock underneath this very large section of snow. And you've been in snowy places before. You have. This is different. This is snow that hates you. Or at least that's how it feels.
As Fordrum works to make up some clothes for Joy, I'll reach down and try and pick her up out of the snow.
Yeah, I'm thinking, how tall is this snow? Like, how many feet? Because Jody's only 3'9".
No, the snow's only about 1.5 feet deep.
Ah, so it's only about a third of her height. Okay.
It's only up to your
Yeah,
hips.
but you're small enough. You collided and poof, right through. Everyone else has enough surface area that they landed on it.
Yep. Getting up.
I'm gonna put Joy on my chair until we get some
Oh
clothes
yeah,
for her.
you stole his chair.
And Joy's gonna minor conjuration a parka on her.
Good.
It helps, but it's not fantastic. But anyways, everybody else, you look around at the surrounding area, you see these wide open fields of rolling tundra with small bursts of forests stretching on as far as your eyes can see. The snow itself is whisking through this area, and even at its slow pace seems completely uncut by any type of naturally forming resource. On the cusp of the air, whenever the wind pushes upon your backs, you feel a spraying of water that cuts into your outfits and is very, very unpleasant as well. You all look around and there's next to nothing that your bare eyes can make out in this tundra.
Never mind, this does suck.
Fortune, please tell us you know the way.
Can I see the sun?
Good idea. What time of day would it be right now? Let me roll for that. Somebody roll me a D100 for weather.
Got it.
Thank you.
I will always roll D100s. Oh, see?
11.
Oh, Hoven. That's an 18.
Oh, so you can turn off your GM rolling.
Yeah, I forgot. Hey, 11 guys.
So everybody, it's currently nighttime out here, and the sky seems to be filled with these very dark gray clouds, and you hear off in the distance what sounds like rocks falling. Of course, Fordrum. Nah, that's a hailstorm heading towards you.
Yeah. All right.
Jesus.
Which way are the mountains from where we're standing? Are we in them?
Right now, give me a survival check to see if you can find any discernible location to point that out to you. Usually you can see the mountains during the daytime when you're inside of the rim plains, but at nighttime it's a little harder. 19. You make out the fact that the water is to the south or to your backs, that direction would be north in some capacity. There is a very large stream that cuts through all of the graying wildlands. It connects over to the Emerald Gulch and ends up over on the other ocean as well. So you have to be somewhere close to one of those, which means that direction would be north of you if it's hitting your back.
Okay. Okay. So, north is to the mountains. I guess I'm looking for anything that's like hillish or something that we can get against or near to make a shelter.
There's portions of open forests, but they're all small little bundles of trees out here.
I can put up the hut.
Right.
Yeah.
A small bundle of tree will be great once we put up the hut.
Alrighty, so go ahead, everybody, give me athletics checks to start moving through here when you weren't really ready to move through a location like this.
I'll leave Joy in the chair and move her along with
Joy,
me.
you are exempt from making the check.
Thank
I
you.
have another question. Would I be able to use my new cantrip of shape water to try to help build like an igloo structure kind of thing?
Your new cantrip. Roll shape water for me, please.
Yeah.
Choose an area water, 5 foot.
I figure I could just like take some snow and just make it into like an ice block and just.
For all intents and purposes, yeah, you can.
Make
It
a
just-
path in front of us. Just
The change
carve a
lasts
little
for
path.
1 hour, though.
Does it change back or does it just lose control of it?
The change lasts for 1 hour, and then it goes back.
Simple shape goes back to normal.
Yeah, it's good for temporary respite. But if you wanted to, you could quickly action, build a wall just for respite from all of the wind, but it will collapse in an hour.
What if I? No, I don't
Make
know.
an igloo. You can make an igloo.
A temporary igloo for 1 hour. The
Mhm.
changes only last 1 hour. That's what it says.
Yeah, that's totally fine. An hour of no wind is amazing.
But they would freeze. So
It becomes
conceptually,
permanent.
if we just get them into shape, would they not subsequently freeze in place?
So, snow is snow. Turn snow water. Turn water
I don't need to
into
turn
ice.
I don't.
Well, the
need to
water
turn
to
into
ice
water.
part we don't have to do.
So
Yeah.
turn snow ice. Spell ends. Magic no longer makes ice. Reverts into its normal state. It's transmutation
snow.
for all intents
Got
and purposes. Like, you're transmuting it temporarily. It's only a cantrip.
Yeah, I get it.
Like,
Like, I got-
that's why the Earth one is so broken. Is because like it doesn't have that limitation. But then again, if it did, then you would bury somebody in 1 hour, then it would suffocate to death. So, you know.
Either way, yeah, it's not really.
Yeah, the trick is after we finish building it the first time, we just pile snow on top of it.
Yeah. I mean, you could open up an area with it and then move that snow someplace else. It doesn't return to where it was, it returns into what it was.
You're just changing the actual like structure of it, not where it was
Yeah.
in space.
I like the hut idea that Argon.
All right, I'll just clear us a path then.
Easy enough, yes. Corvus begins ripping off all of this snow, and you watch it as it lifts into the air and then turns into ice blocks, one section at a time for all of you to walk across. And The flooring underneath your feet feels very incredibly solid and seems to be made mostly out of stone. As if
baby.
the ground you are walking upon is still stone.
Even better.
Curious enough, roll me a percentile die, Corvus.
That's always a great sign.
Yeah, that's always good.
26.
Okay, no problem. So, you manage to divert around a couple of large, what looks like very old pitfalls in the area as you are moving through and ripping up the snow. And apparently this wide open area has some type of society that would build something like this for either protection or hunting purposes. But you all make it over to the closest spatterings of trees to gain a little bit of respite from the cold. It only takes you about 35 minutes or so to walk. Once you all get there, Argan, you begin throwing up your hut.
Yep.
Alrighty. Easy enough. With a very solid landing spread out around for all of you, you manage to produce the tiny hut, which gives you all just some respite from the cold. The moment you step inside, the temperature returns to a very, very nice 68 degrees. Without any cold. No wind.
Well, that's certainly more comfortable. We bring in a bucket of snow, it should melt eventually into water.
I can melt it quicker.
I can melt it even quicker.
You can melt it even quicker.
I pull out my decanter of endless water.
Oh, I forgot you had that. Never mind.
Instant
Well,
water.
At least we have drinks.
Gonna speed.
Stay hydrated, everybody.
Yes. Now,
I can.
Fortune, roll me a nature check, please.
Nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's new.
Yep,
3.
That makes sense.
You know you're in the Rime Plains.
Yep. Good stuff.
You know your back is somewhere towards the Ivy Lake, which is that massive lake at the edge of the Alps itself. The problem with being in the Rime Plains is you're going to have to find a way over that lake to get to the Alps.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's everything you know.
Yep.
Where's water walking when you need it? Damn.
I can make an ice bridge. That's
Yeah. Sure.
See, water is useful. Like, it's...
Yeah.
I
it's
took it
good
at just
stuff,
the right
dude.
time, too.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. So,
I can do
go ahead.
tomorrow. Tomorrow I can do water walking if we need it.
I think I can get us food tomorrow. Tomorrow, though.
Same.
I could just do the same shit I can do now.
Tomorrow, though.
Tomorrow.
I pull out my
To be able
rations
to
and
do
I
it
start
well
eating it.
rested.
Mhm. But you can also action surge. So
True.
I can do that now.
So,
Yep.
inside of the hut, you're already starting to get it completely covered in the rolling snow of the open plains that is sitting on top of your hut, creating an igloo-like shape. Now, this is one thing about your tiny hut you're all going to have to be aware of in this surrounding area. If during your watch you do not push the snow off repeatedly, in the morning when your hut disappears, you're all going to be buried under snow.
Yep. And we don't want that, guys.
Every
But,
once in a while, I just flick my wrist.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll each take watches, and during your watch, remember to just push through the hut for a second just to get the snow off.
Except for me, because if I
Except
push
for
through
you,
the hut,
Argan.
it's gonna
Right.
it's gonna
Exactly.
disappear.
Yeah.
Outside the hut, about maybe 5 feet up.
Yep.
I don't know if I can do this 5 feet up, but Faithful Hound.
Is that a
Okay.
spell?
Yes, it is.
You have to go outside the hut to cast any magic outside of the hut.
Yep, quickly going outside, casting it, coming back in.
Yep. Keep that in mind, everybody. Your HUD is not an indestructible turret. Actually, it's not indestructible at all if you remember how my rulings work on them.
I do.
Yeah.
Basically, anything besides the party, when any small or larger creature comes within 30 foot, it'll start barking. It can see all invisible creatures.
Good enough.
And if it's within 5 feet, it might bite something.
It ignores
Okay.
illusions.
Ignore solutions too.
And what's the damage on its bite? 48.
48.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yep.
So it's an audible bark that all of you will hear, right?
Let me check. Yes, it starts barking loudly that everyone can hear. Also, the dog is invisible, so no one can see it. Nothing can see it unless they can see invisible.
We just hear barking.
Yeah, y'all just start
Yep.
hearing loud barking if something comes within 30 feet.
Great.
It's not
It's
y'all.
right on top of you.
Yeah, basically,
It's
just like
sitting
right
on top of the
dome.
dome. Just,
Can we teach it quickly to push snow?
Unfortunately, it is not a sentient creature in any
It just
capacity.
kicks the snow. It'll probably take a leak on our hut, dude.
What the?
Why is it raining in our hut? It's not supposed to do that. Ugh. Okay.
Why is the snow turning brown?
Oh no. All right,
Why is the
everybody,
snow
who's taking
yellow?
what watches?
I'll take the first watch.
I'll go third.
I'll do fourth.
Oh, second.
I'll do fourth so Argon can also wake up and study.
I'll go last.
Alrighty. All right, each of your watches, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Not bad for Joy.
Well
That
done.
isn't bad for anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. During the first watch, Corvus, right?
Joy.
Joy,
Joy's the first.
Yeah, Joy's on the first watch by herself.
as you're sitting there, kind of like looking at the snow sitting on top of your dome, going like, I don't like that. It's not nice. It tried to kill you. You all hear.
Oh my god, tell it to shut up!
Someone's here.
Oh god.
What gave it away?
The barking.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, this is
that
the
was
worst
on me last
alarm I've
question.
ever heard.
Bark, 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 bark,
Hey,
bark,
look up.
bark, bark, bark.
Corvette, you wanna go check?
Why me? I'm
Oh,
not the stealthy one.
I'm almost up.
Okay.
Can I roll to sleep through it? Just to, no, I'm kidding.
He's got a snooze.
Night night.
Con save.
Or do-
Nope, not my problem.
I slide into my boots. Can I just peer out? Just stick my head out and
All right, so
look around.
through the snow. Roll me a perception check.
Hello? Who's out there?
You see on the edge of one of the trees is a tiny winter fox looking over at you all.
Jesus Christ, I swear to God.
Yep.
A small or larger creatures.
It's there until I dismiss
hate
it.
So he's just barking the whole time still.
And you watch as the fox begins trying to walk forward, bark, 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 and then dives backwards.
Jesus Christ.
What do you
Yeah.
see?
So there's a little tiny fox outside.
Is that it?
And I just turn around to Joe and I'm like, shh, I'm right here. We don't, everyone's trying to sleep. We don't have to yell. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all there is.
She's trying to yell over the barking.
Huh?
Is that thing of an off button?
I can turn it off once. And only once.
I wouldn't expect any less from you, Joy.
That's
Or more.
It's a nice pet. It's a nice pet you got there.
thank you. I call him Spot.
I lay down face down on my bedroll.
Bark, 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 bark.
I'm
Goes
gonna,
off again.
I'm gonna
I
get
s-
my bag and dig out the impromptu earplugs we made and never used when we were
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
the Tanarooks.
Smart,
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
do
gonna
that too.
shove
Actually, I
those in
put the
my
wax
ears.
earplugs in.
Nice, nice. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. If you want to hear your dog
So-
joy, then you can hear your dog.
I
Just,
stick my
just
head
wake
out.
us up.
Yep, I got you.
We don't want to hear it.
You stick your head out, Joy.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see
your
if I
head is-
can't this time.
Roll me a perception check.
It's that same damn box I've had.
Wolf.
You don't know.
I'm gonna leave it. Trust it.
Okay.
Just put my head back in.
Well, let's see how long this takes. Every 20 to 30 minutes, it goes off again.
No, that happens twice, and then I dispel it.
Okay, there we go.
Bye, doggy.
Gordon's like, I got it. I'll be right back.
Just gotta take old Yeller out behind the shed.
Alrighty.
Go to
So,
sleep. Go to sleep.
Fordrum, just because it might be relevant, you have to give me a wisdom check to do that.
Yep.
It's a 4th level spell. Dispel magic only hits 3rd, unless you can exceed
You could-
14.
We can just
Oh.
ask Joy to get rid of it.
Wisdom check, so not saving throw, just a wisdom.
Wisdom ability check. Yep. Bard's the only people half proficient.
Nice. Just
All right, it's
barely.
gone. Bork, bork.
Bark, bark, bark. Gordon walks
Beautiful.
back in and goes, "Oh, good night."
I just smile with my face down.
At the second time, that's 30 minutes. I still have like an hour left on my watch.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So, at the end of your watch, Joy, nothing else happens.
Go wake up next person.
Corvus?
Jasper.
Jasper's next. Oh, Jasper, this is going to be fun.
Good.
As you sit there, you begin to hear maybe what sounds. Oh no, you're from the menagerie. Never mind. What sounds like rocks pelting the side of your dome, and then on top of the dome.
Who's throwing rocks? That's my thing.
It's a rock shower. You should be excited.
You know, I'm actually kind of excited. It's definitely not rain, that's for
Stick
sure.
your head out and see.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, I will.
Okay.
Who's throwing rocks out here?
As he can, is Fordham awake from the hail?
No, you
I'd
can
put my
you can
hand-
sleep through hail, no problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're from this area. You're good.
Yeah,
Everyone
okay.
else. Also, Corvus, you'll be okay as well. You've spent enough time in the Empire. They get hailstorms sometimes. Not as commonly, but sometimes.
Joy?
Never. You're from the south. You don't travel all around the Empire like a politician does.
We're up there.
Savalier Wood is not affected by the same type of
Oh,
weather as
really?
everywhere.
It's not by
It's
hail.
corrupted by magic.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's kind
Oh,
of
then never
temperate
mind.
by comparison. Yeah, that's why this place sucks to you. But anyways, Jasper, you stick your head out. Give me a dex save. A sizable chunk of ice is colliding down towards your face before you get back into the dome.
Oh, okay.
And there
it's
was a
raining
lot
ice.
of them out there.
It's a lot of ice. Oh boy. I don't like it here.
Pit, 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 pit,
I don't like it when the rain fights back.
All right. But the rest of your shift, nothing happens.
Okay.
Corvus, Argon, it's the same thing. Just the hail. I need Joy, Jasper, and Argon all to give me con saves.
I had earplugs in the whole time.
Oh yeah, you're good then.
Yeah, I put my wax earplugs in.
Well, you didn't say that until just now.
I did when he said.
Oh, I didn't hear that. All right, you're fine then.
Yeah.
17.
I'm the one who
Joy,
made
you
'em.
Sleep through it, no problem. Weird sounds, who notices?
especially after almost getting hit with one of them. I definitely don't even want to hear them.
But you all wake up. Argin, you have about 15 minutes left on your dome, and it has to get shaved off again.
Okay.
I got it, because you and I are on the same thing.
Oh,
I
that's
got it.
okay.
You stay here. Fordrum hops out there, takes his shield, scrapes it down all nice.
Pushes all of the hefty snow off of everything. And then, by the time you are done opening it up, the entire area falls down, and all of you are not covered in snow, thankfully. You're fine.
Yay, us.
Yay!
We did it.
We survived one night in the snow.
We did one night, guys. One night. Oh boy.
But now
Alright,
that
then-
it is daytime, Fordrum, you can easily discern which direction is north. In the high open sky, though there are still clouds, you can still see the piercing of the incredibly bright sun cutting through whatever nimbuses are up there.
Okay. Well, bright sun, good. I'm gonna, after we've eaten, I'm going to just sort of march us. Well, do I know there's going to be a lake north of us?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to march us kind of northeast to where the river is not as wide.
Okay. So you're going northeast until you hit the river and then traveling it to a narrower point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or unless we can figure out a crossing, because unfortunately we have to cross somehow before we can turn north again.
That is a great question. Does anybody have spare food for Joy? Because she doesn't have any.
I have a load of rations.
Awesome.
We have. We can
Yeah.
create food if anybody knows.
Yeah, I stocked up my bag of holding with 37 rations, so we're good for a little bit.
Okay.
I've still got 22.
I'll give 35.
All right,
Okay.
so delete one for Joy, one for yourself.
Okay, 35. Cool. Thank goodness I bought this climber's kit too. That might be helpful.
Oh, yeah. But now you guys look across this wide open terrain and you see the divot that you all dug out over towards your landing spot over there. And when you listen to the winds, it seems to be carrying some noise in your direction, and the wind seems to be coming from the southeast.
I don't know what that is, but I do know I don't like it.
Wind is coming from the southeast?
Yes.
Ooh. That's pretty helpful. Along our terrain, what is the other? It's just open plains, right? This is just nothing for nothing.
With
pretty
a
much.
few clusters of trees that make up tiny forests.
Yeah.
That's the majority of the Rhine Plains in general.
Yeah.
Because of your nature check, you're not aware of anything else out here.
Yeah. So when we get to this river, there's a couple of ideas. And one thing I'm thinking is the wind will be in our favor if it's blowing out of the southeast, which means that it's actually physically blowing like north and west, right? Coming
Yes.
out of the southeast, blowing northwest. Okay.
Yeah.
So the good news is if we fashioned a boat, we potentially would have the wind at our backs, pushing us the way we want to go.
I could do that temporarily
What?
for like an hour
You could make a boat in an hour?
or an hour.
For an
A
hour?
small dinghy made of ice.
Oh boy.
Like a canoe.
Yeah,
I
that'll.
was thinking more just a giant ice chunk that was just flat on the top. But yeah,
Sure.
I can make a sail.
Sail.
that also would help.
All right. So
All right, so when we get close to the
Jesus.
water, I guess we'll cross that bridge, pun intended.
Also for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Do you
I
have
keep-
anything better?
Yeah, about that water walking though.
Mm-hmm.
I could also just constantly form ice we can walk on.
Couldn't really hear you there. What'd you say?
I could also just constantly form ice we can walk on.
Fair.
If any of the ice melts behind us, wouldn't it just place it and cause it to be all rickety? If it all falls behind us, and we would be like on a bird. Only at that point.
Do you notice that we don't really see birds in this area? Few birds really do well in this kind of cold.
Bird. Bird. My bad.
Like an iceberg.
Oh, Berg.
Bergen.
Got it.
Like burgundy, but without the D.
Right, got it.
Was
Okay.
it in
That reminds me. Whiskey, anyone?
Sure.
Why not?
Now that
There
you
you
all
go.
feel the incredible cold of his home country, now you understand whiskey all the time.
Nah, I'll pass.
Nah, it's fine.
There
so.
you go. It won't affect you the same way here, Jasper. It'll just keep your insides warm.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true. I feel like that sounds like a myth. I don't know if that's how that works.
Well,
Only one way to
two
find
ways
out.
to figure that out. Try it
Eh,
and see.
I
Or-
I think I'm good on whiskey for a while.
Okay,
Alrighty.
fair enough.
So, you all begin walking, you said northeast?
Yeah, because we're gonna go to sort of that turn that's sort of to the right of, more like over here where it's a little more narrow.
Where it's thinner. Yeah.
Yeah, we're heading for that sort of an area.
Yeah, we could just try to go around, and just go across the rivers instead of the actual lake,
Right.
which could be
That's
much
exactly
easier.
the plan.
Alrighty. So, Forgeman, go ahead and give a survival check.
Okay.
Since you're the only person who knows the territory, nobody else can really help you. But guidance does help. Oh,
Uh-huh, yeah.
I mean, do you
Only
want to
so
roll
much.
guidance?
Yes.
Guide me.
I'll take guidance. Is that a D4?
Yep. Wait, do you have guidance?
I do.
Yeah, there you go. It's a D4 then.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Right on.
It's an amazing
Yeah.
spell.
You're the best person to have guidance on. You.
Yeah.
You guide yourself.
10.
All right, 10's good enough that you don't get completely backwards and lost in your adventure.
We gotta go one direction.
Well, 7, it was questionable, you know? Like,
yeah. Is that the direction or is it
I
not?
thought you said west. Damn.
That ain't it.
So anyways, you're at least heading in the proper direction, but along the path that you are walking, none of you actually gain any respite from the intensity of these winds that are pushing through here. Joy and Jasper, I need both of you to give me Constitution saving throws. Corvus and Argon, you are exempt from the first check, but the next one you'll be making at advantage, and then so on and so forth.
Oh boy. Thank goodness I'm proficient in con saves. Yep, there it is.
The two of you are fine for the time being. It actually helps to be walking instead of sitting in Professor Drav's chair.
Yep.
Sorry, Argon's chair.
It is a good workout though, stepping in and out of the snow.
Right. But as all of you are moving, you all feel... Sorry, not all of you. All of you except Joy feel a contrarian wind kind of hit from the east that feels a bit more intense.
I think the
Whoa.
wind's picking up.
That was weird. No, that's not.
So
What's
you're
that?
getting good wind from the southeast, and then east came in a lot sharper. It was very contradictory to the nature of wind.
Do I see anything to the east?
Roll me a perception check. You look towards the east, and by the time you look there, towards your back, something large in the sky, and you look over towards the west, and you think you saw a large flying creature that's blending into the surrounding area very well.
I think I saw something.
Does it mean I finally get to use this spell? I hope so.
You saw something? What'd you see?
I'm not entirely sure what it was. Something
Was
big and flying.
Ah, great. I get like flashbacks to that giant rock that giant had.
it could be a rock.
I hope not.
The list of things that it could be isn't a very exciting one.
No,
Or rather, it is for all of the wrong reasons.
correct.
Man, kinda cold. Wow.
Yeah, that's
All right.
not ideal.
Keep your
I'm gonna-
eyes to the sky.
I'm gonna put up mage armor.
Joey's gonna
Make
start
sure I'm
standing next to
covered.
Argon.
All right, one of you has mage armor. Joy is standing next to Argon. Somebody else said something. Who was that, and what'd you say?
Keep your eyes to the sky.
Does Joy have mage armor? Or
Quick, put on mage armor, yes.
oh, I was gonna say I could do that for you.
All right. So you all look around for a few moments, trying to take in the surrounding area.
Keep moving.
Yep.
Okay. You all keep moving then.
I take some of the snow and I put it up against myself and cast Armor of Agathis, and it turns into ice spikes on my leather armor.
Remember
I'm
that only
just gonna
lasts 10
stay-
minutes, right? An hour?
Yep, it's an hour.
An hour, yeah. What were you saying, Corvus?
I'm just gonna get ready to just throw a bunch of snow on top of us to just hide us at the last second if I need to.
Okay. So you're holding your cantrip the whole time?
Go snow.
Kinda.
You could cover one
person.
Argon or a Joy and anybody else.
Yeah, you know how it be. We could try to sneak by it.
We are.
Oh, well in
We're in
that
a
case.
wide open plain. I don't think we're gonna do much sneaking around.
Yeah, there's not too much to do aside from just jump into a snow pile.
You all continue moving. Who's keeping watch as you move?
Joy can.
Yeah, maybe not.
She can sit in the chair and we keep watch. We'll stand in the chair more.
Yes, we've noticed that Joy is quite perceptive.
Fordrum is.
Yeah.
That'd be
Usually
pretty
Forgem does it. I see.
I'd be more comfortable with Fordham doing it.
Yeah.
Borjum, go ahead and roll me a perception check then.
I concur with that statement. Alright.
16.
16. You're keeping watch. Very careful to any minor disturbances that come your way. You do feel that whipping wind at your back yet again.
Spin around to face it.
By the time you look, you just barely make out what appears to be some large winged creature in the skyline itself, but it blends into the sky incredibly well. Roll me a nature check.
Yeah, I don't do those.
You're drawing a blank as to what it could be. I mean, as previously stated, what it couldn't be is a much easier concept, but not one that people really like thinking about.
Is it always coming from the east?
No.
Well, no. The wind has, but... Which might mean that it's just circling and turning, which means that whatever it is, we're heading away from where it is, so that's good, but... We're just gonna keep moving. Hoping that for that we're moving away from it.
It also could have circled back if it came from the opposite direction. It's the same one. It saw us the first time. No, it's just gonna better look at us.
Mm-hmm.
No. As she brings that up, Fordra, you're still keeping an eye on the sky, but this time, from the north of you,
Yep.
you make out what appears to be a large flying creature yet again. But this time, as it's soaring across the sky, it quickly adjusts its flights and is plummeting down towards you.
Here it comes! Get out! And I
Oh, good.
start.
Dive down, dive down, dive down.
I sprint to the left.
I am going to
We're
cast
not
a
in a big
spell.
line.
Everybody, put your tokens on the map and roll initiative, please.
Let's go. I knew the spell would come up at some point, so I'm keeping it. Let's go. It also fits my theme quite well. Oh, Jesus.
Oh God!
Uh-huh.
I thought it was
Well-
gonna be like a wyvern or something.
Okie dokie.
A wyvern's not a threat to you.
A wyvern's not bad.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Oh,
Good.
jeez.
Good job, me.
Well, you tied with Fordrum, so
Well, shit.
That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. Huh.
All right, so Forjum said he dove to the side.
Man.
Argan,
How close is it now? I
Joy.
don't like this.
and it is dive bombing directly down towards you all. All right, let me roll its initiative. Plus
I'm
nada.
scared, guys.
Okay.
I'm scared.
It's just hitting the deck.
I hope my spell works. It probably won't.
Ready. So, oh wow, Argan. Oh, Argan, you see the massive creature now that Forjum pointed it out and yelled, "Duck!" dive bombing towards you. It's roughly about 40 feet away at this point, and it is directly moving towards you and your allies. This massive, large, hulking dragon sailing through the sky with these bits of wind and ice spraying off the tips of its hind side as it is now burrowing its way down directly towards you all. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to. I'm going to move 30 feet off to the side to add more opposite direction of Fordrum.
All right.
So we spread a little bit out.
All right.
And then I guess I'll just cast Fireball at it to start off.
All right. You whip around and whoo, dexterity save, right?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
It failed.
Okay.
Oh, that's a weak fireball.
It was
Oh,
a weak one.
Rip.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ones in there.
Out of ones.
Only
You
good
too.
empowered spell, dude.
So you all watch as up in the sky, this massive explosion emanates from underneath this creature as it kind of gets thrown in the air another 10 feet or so, but it still seems to be diving down towards you all. Do any of you speak Draconic? I don't think so, right?
Nope.
I do.
You
I have
do.
mine.
I speak Draconic.
I do.
You do. Oh, that's wonderful for the two of you.
Is it though?
As it is flying down here directly towards you all, you hear it scream out in its native tongue. You all on my hunting ground. You die.
Oh boy.
All right, Argan. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
That's less than ideal.
Well-
Suck it, worm.
3 of you are still together. The creature is going to slam down onto the ground directly in front of you, Corvus, Joy, and Jasper. And as it does so, it like skits through the snow and causes a miniature wave of snow to go and topple on top of the 3 of you. I need the 3 of you to give me con saves.
Can I choose to be buried in it?
Yes, you can choose to fail.
It's a bird just disappear in the snow. That's what I'm wondering.
Sneaky goblin.
Yeah, I think it's better for me just to disappear into the snow.
That's your call.
Yeah, I'm gonna disappear into the snow.
Okay. You all watch as Jasper and Corvus firm themselves up against the rolling tide, and as it goes across the two of you, it only buries you about calf high or so underneath it, almost locking the two of you in place. But Joy slaps down on top of her and buries her deep under about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of solid snow and ice. Joy, you are now beginning to suffocate underneath it.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Then it is going to... I mean, why would it ever not use its cold breath?
Uh-huh.
Corvus, Jasper, Joy, go ahead and give me a con save.
I'm gonna attempt a reaction.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt temporal shunt.
It only works on attacks and
Is it not a-
spells. This
Oh,
is
it's
not
not
an
an attack?
attack. This is an
Okay.
AoE. Attacks is when you
Okay.
target a specific individual.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
That
I'm
is the
guessing-
only balancing factor about that spell, and that's why I love the spell so much.
God damn it. Of course I rolled low as
I'm
shit.
guessing even
God
buried under
damn
the
it.
snow, I still get hit.
Yeah. Because
what?
it's
I'm
just
gonna use
more
my
cold on
Indomitable.
top of cold. Indomitable?
Okay.
Do it.
You lucky bitch.
Come on. No.
Okay, Corvus
Get that.
is the only one successful. The two of you are going to suffer, or sorry, the three of you are going to suffer 54 points of cold damage, half to Corvus, and then halved again because you're resistant to cold.
Yeah, I know,
Joy's
right?
knocked out immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Buried under
much-
1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow.
How
Cool
much damage was it?
beans.
54,
Oh, I would have been close to out.
Ouchies.
but halved because you're resistant.
Oh,
So
No, I'm not
Corvus-
resistant.
Agathis
Corvus-
explodes, but it's cold damage.
Yeah. So Corvus, you're 27, halved again to 14. Right? That's math. Yeah, 14.
I
And
guess
Jasper
that.
takes the full amount. And the creature stands there in the snow, glaring down directly towards you, Corvus and Jasper, and, well, proximity of Joy, who is...
Well, never mind.
Hey, Joy, give me a death save.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, please mark that down. Corvus, your turn.
Alright, let me just. So first, I'm going to. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna attack her with my sword
Alrighty.
because, oh boy, this is not great.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oof.
22 definitely hits.
I'm also going to action surge. And do
Okay.
it again.
Do it. For another 7. Alrighty. You unleash. Oh, wait. 7 and then 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you roll it at the same time. I got confused. You unleash a torrent of attacks against this creature, and it begins roaring loudly across this entire area, and then just pivots on its side. You all are weak.
Oh, boy.
All done, Corvus?
Yep.
Since you pissed it off, it is going to use its legendary action.
Yeah, I figured.
Alrighty. It spins around and whips you hard with its tail. 13 misses, though.
Oh, so it does.
Yeah, it rolled really shit. It swings the tail around very quickly at you as you're unleashing torrents of attacks, but you manage to lift your shield and boom, just parry it off the side. You're not trying to take the blow. Move with it. Jesper.
I'm scared. I gotta go, guys. See you later.
What?
I cast blink.
Oh no. He's out. You dick. So you cast that on yourself, and immediately nothing happens. But
Of course.
is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Actually, I will use healing light. I'll use my bonus action healing light
On.
self.
Can you update your token's hit points so we can see them?
Oh, did I not do it? Oh,
No,
I didn't
no.
edit on my sheet.
Because you still look max. I'm like, you're not.
Oh shit! Hold it. There we go. Should be at 36. There we go.
All right, yeah. Alrighty, healing light on yourself a little bit, and then roll your d20. Or are you moving physically?
Is it like right up next to us, or is it still a little
It's
bit
right
back?
up next to Corvus. It's about 15 feet or so away from you.
Then I'll stay here.
Alrighty. All right, roll your d20. Hope for an 11 or higher.
Yep. No! No!
See you guys.
Shit. Didn't work.
And he's right there. Fordrum, your turn.
Totally fine.
Can I charge the hindquarters of it since I'm off to the side of
Oh.
Corvus?
Absolutely. If you want to run around, you can get over towards its side. Just barely enough for flanking, but yeah.
I'll do that.
Great. Good stuff.
Do I get advantage for flanking?
Yes, you do.
All right. Got him.
24. That hits.
For 7.
Alrighty. You
And I get a.
your.
Do I get a second attack or no?
Are you 5 levels in fighter?
I am.
And yes.
Yeah.
Whap 'em again. Whap 'em again. Yeah.
18.
Just barely hits.
Oh Lord.
Fuck go.
For another 6 points. You end up running around to its other side, cutting into it a little bit and trying to pull its aggression out towards you. And, well, it seems to be getting annoyed with you. All done?
If I action surge, do I get 1 or 2 more attacks?
2 more.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. 24 hits. I think this is the most you've ever consecutively hit an enemy.
Yeah. I'm scared.
11 points of damage. You
Just
managed
wailing
to
on it.
gash into its side another time, and
And then I
15
miss.
misses. This time you bring the blade up, but you see that it's already starting to push itself up into the air. You have a bonus action.
Oh hell! Do I get a attack of opportunity since he's trying to escape?
Well, once you find out what it's doing, maybe.
I'm expecting maybe a wing buffet, so I'm gonna duck down on the ground, trying to dodge action for a bonus.
Nope.
Can I do that? as
Nope,
well?
you're not a rogue.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Or a
such
monk,
an idiot, dude.
monk.
I forgot I had absorb elements. I'm such a stupid.
I
I
gotta
am
stay on
so-
that, man.
Ah,
These are the elements, man.
yep. I am. That was. Oh, that's.
Hey, next
oh,
time. Next time.
God.
That's it for me.
I feel sick.
Alrighty.
I feel sick.
And at the end of your turn, as you swung that 4th time towards its tail,
Right.
you see its wings are pushing underneath it aggressively as it starts whipping like a dragonfly up into the air. I need a dexterity saving throw from Jasper, Corvus, and Fordrum. Oh no, you're 15 feet away, not Jasper.
Yay.
Oops.
You have advantage, Fordrum?
Nope. I forgot to turn it off. So 13.
Both of you will suffer 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel the sharp wind pushing against you and are knocked prone. The dragon then ascends up into the air by 40 feet. Now it's hovering 40 feet off the snow up inside of this large tundra over top of you all. Argon.
Do we get an attack of opportunity when he does that or no?
It doesn't. Let me reread the ability. Fuck yeah, why not? Both of you. Disadvantage because you're prone, but yeah.
Oh shit. Nice.
I said disadvantage. Yeah, you both hit. So
Try
that
again.
is 13 points of damage. Ooh. And then 7 points of damage as you both manage to just barely cut into the creature, one on one of its hind paw or claws and the other across its backside. You all see that it begins like quivering a little bit, and there's a lot of this very solid bluish ichor falling all over its backside and front. It's looking hurt. But Argon, your go.
All right, I'm not expecting this to work, but it's worth a shot. We're going to try and sapping sting it, which is a constitution save.
Uh-huh.
Because if he fails, he'll drop prone.
If it rolls a 1, I'll let you know.
Okay. I knew it wasn't a very good chance.
Did not roll a 1.
Yeah, I figured it had a high
It's
constitution.
definitely not a
but-
one.
No, it's fine. And you see its one claw, ding, get pulled down a little bit, and it looks confused.
It's the only thing I can think of to bring it out of the air.
Sorry, but yeah, yeah.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Vorklon's turn. You pesky food in my terrain. Oh, y'all are so lucky it didn't recharge its
Thank
breath
God.
attack. It is now from up top going to lean downwards towards you, Corvus, and snap its mouth aggressively down at you.
I don't like that, but
Do a barrel roll.
let's see how that goes.
23 to hit.
Shield.
Yeah.
You throw
man.
up this arcane shift as its mouth is crunching down on top of you, and then it pulls down a little bit closer with its claw. Oh wait, it had advantage. You're prone. Yeah,
True.
that was 23 was the high. Okay.
Okay.
But now it is going to claw you.
Also with advantage.
Yep. That hits.
You sure? 26 is my AC right now.
It's in the 30s.
Okay, that'll do it.
Okay, that'll be 13 points of slashing damage as you throw up your arcane shield to protect you, and the claw rips across the terrain and gashes into your side. As it does that, from the other side, lying on the ground, Fordrum, you look up and you see what looks like Joy lying inside, but you only see her one ear, which is not twitching right now, peeking out.
Oh.
As you see that, its massive tail clobbers down on top of you, Fordrum, for 27 to hit.
Yep, you got me.
15 points of bludgeoning damage. Cracks down on top of you and shoves you into the snow. Oh, it hurts. Yep, this thing's a bitch. And that is the end of its turn, hovering about 10 feet off the ground or so. Joy, another death save. Whisper roll it, though. Nobody needs to
Okay.
know if you're alive or not. If they care, they'll come look.
I don't know. We're pretty
Oh
big.
no.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Uh,
Be smart,
can I-
put it down.
Can I have something happen? Can I have Dragon try to start digging my face out so I can breathe?
What?
Like token art, my familiar.
Oh,
Dragon.
we forget about the animals so they don't accidentally die, okay?
Yep.
It's mysteriously not here because it's alive.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
It would
Not
have
dead.
died.
Very
with-
much not dead.
it would be dead. But
Okay,
hey,
Dragon.
no.
somehow it hid behind you and is now trying to dig itself out. So yeah, you're fine. But anyway, Corvus, go ahead.
So I'm gonna do something out of my usual
You're gonna cast a spell.
rotation. Yes.
Ooh, well, do you
I'm
stand
going
up
to
first?
reduce him. Yes, I stand first.
Reduce.
And because of this, he has disadvantage.
Wait.
Ooh, that's right.
Nice. It has disadvantage on its next saving throw because you hit him. Oh yeah. Who says Eldritch Knights are bad? All right. What is that? Con save? Oh,
Not me.
Wisdom, I think.
says
No,
Constitution.
it's a con
Oh,
Yeah.
if you're trying to affect an enemy.
All right. That is going to be a low roll 17.
Crap.
Yeah. You throw your arms up, and you all watch as the creature's body distorts slightly, and then pink, perfectly fine.
All right, bonus action. I'm going to use my second wave.
Catch that breath.
Nice. Good.
That's
Nice,
a
I'm gonna
good
go for
wind. You heal for 20. Alrighty, all done?
That's all I can do. Yeah.
Jasper, what's your passive?
11.
Okay, yeah, you wouldn't notice joy then.
Yep. Fortune, find joy.
In
I
what?
will. I just say it. That's all I say. And oh god. Okay.
He's right there.
Don't
Out of the snowbank.
you do this? Don't you do this to me? Oh boy, here it goes. I'm going to, since I'm still here. Jazz hands. I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
I thought you were going to throw a rock. Sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Cool.
23 hits.
Okay.
For
Oh boy.
There you go.
8, and that's a crit.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! For 9. 9.
And then I will
plus 8 is
use my
17.
meta magic quicken spell with 2 sorcery points, and as a bonus action, I will cast the spell Earthbind. Now,
Strength save?
sit, dragon, sit.
That was cocked.
Uh-huh.
At a natural 20, it was cocked.
Uh-huh.
It gets
Has to be an 18.
a 12. You all watch as this large chunk of earth rips out from the ground, almost like these massive hands, and grabs around the creature and slams it onto the ground, leaving behind a trail of chains that bind to it, made purely out of stone, as the creature is stuck there on the ground now.
Oh, it worked. Oh, shit.
Hey, it's
Okay.
here.
Yep, it's working. Okay, guys, it can't fly away.
All right.
Good luck.
At the
And I stay here.
At the
That's fine.
end of your
Totally.
turn, it will use its first legendary action for this round
Sure.
to... Oh yeah,
back
this is a
away.
white dragon. It's stupid as shit. It attempts to use its wing attack.
Yep. And I will back away and then just
And I
bye
do
guys.
need
Good luck.
dex saves from Corvus and Fordrum, though. Fordrum is still prone, right? So you're
Yes.
at disadvantage.
Oh.
15s, 15s. Both of you are knocked further prone for another 13 points of bludgeoning damage. However, the creature does not fly away because Earthbind stops it.
Yep. And I just back up. 30 feet. I'm good. Hands up. Don't hit me.
Fordrum, your go.
So now that it's bound in front of me, I can't cross underneath it to get to Joy anymore, can I?
You have to go around.
I'd have to go around.
Yeah, the creature's like literally on the ground being held here.
It's going to take half my movement just to stand up, right?
Yep.
Fuck.
Either way, I don't think you could have made it, but it's fine.
Well, then
Bro.
I stand up and I'm going to just hack into it.
Go for it.
Do I get 1 or 2 attacks?
2.
All right. Because it's held, I'm actually going to use 2 hands on the axe instead of just 1.
Ah, nice, nice. So you're losing the AC, but you're getting the damn E.
And
Gotcha.
superiority die.
Go for it.
Yummy.
Still flanking with Corvus. His blade sticking out of the snowbank.
Hit him harder.
Ooh, that is
Nice.
good. So 18.
Good shit. Keep it going.
Also hits. I don't know why my brain just farted out there.
18 and then
6, 17.
17.
Very consistent. Now, what maneuvers were you using for your superiority dice?
The precise attack.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Well, you hit anyway, so now it just hits with more damage. All right, you manage to slice and dash and gash through this creature another couple of times as you're swinging your blade around heftily at them.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, that's you.
Then I get ready for the tail.
And at the end of your turn, it will tail you.
Yeah, here it comes. Swing the shield around.
I got a tail for you.
Swing my shield around to try and block the.
25
This
to
is a
hit.
cleric named Fordrum.
That will be
25 to hit while he's held. All right.
He's not prone. It's just flavor that he's
It's
forcibly
basically grappled.
bound
It
to
just
the
reduces
earth.
0.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Joy.
Yep, she's right over there.
Right,
Argan.
okay, then let's-
All right, well, this time I'm just going to go back to what I know works, and I'm just going to fireball him.
Okay.
Where do you angle the fireball?
Well, is he big enough that I can hit him in the center and
Hit him in
not?
the butt.
Okay.
You hit him in the back.
Don't worry about me.
Roast his wings. Nice. That's a better fireball. right
That's
there.
a good fireball. All right, deck save. Natural fucking 1.
Oh boy.
You all watch as this large explosion hits it in its back, and it almost whimpers at the pain, being forced down onto the ground even further. And then, on its turn,
Yeah. Nope. Sit.
Would
Thank
Don't you
God.
sit.
the creature will push against the binds. You all have bested me. What is it you wish to trade for my life?
What do you got?
What?
That is its action. Joy.
Don't
Yep.
negotiate with terrorists. Don't negotiate with terrorists.
Making the roll.
Make a
Oh,
death
sorry, I
save,
got ahead
please.
of my.
All right, please mark that down.
Negotiate with terrorists.
I forgot. What's our one?
10 and above, good. 9 and below, bad.
Okay.
Corvus.
1, too bad.
Yeah, 1 too bad. 20, you're up.
Yeah, 1 extra bad.
But
20 real
Corvus, it just said those words to you. It seems to be trying to use diplomacy.
good. Brother.
Do you have anything we might want?
Yes, I do. It only has 4 words when it's not its turn. And unfortunately, while Joy is still dying, we're still in initiative, regardless of what any of y'all want to do.
Then I'm just gonna hold my action and make sure it doesn't do anything.
All
If I
right,
see it moving away I don't like, stabby, stabby.
going for the knees.
Stabby stab.
Jasper.
Okay, so do I see Joy right now?
Not from your current angle, but if you want to move closer and try, you could certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and look over
Alright.
to find where Joy was.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. Cool.
As you move over towards the area, starting to look, Vorklon raises its claw, and with its 4th and final word, there, points out Joy for you.
Oh! I don't hear the word there, but he points to her. Oh, thanks! And I will cast Healing Word on Joy at 2nd level.
What's the word?
Grease.
12.
Grease is super.
Frosty.
Joy, you
Heard this
heal
word.
for 12,
Stay frosty.
and you immediately, and snow falls into your mouth. But you're alive.
Can she sit up?
Yes. Everybody,
One
are we
attack.
out of initiative or
No,
Fordrum?
what?
Fordrum?
No.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Fordrum.
What is it
I'm
saying,
not
guys?
aware of the.
Yeah.
I'm at the other end of a dragon. How am I aware of the negotiations going on?
True. You do hear you see Corvus not attacking. Seems to be parlaying with it in its tongue, but that's all you notice.
I was going to attack it till he
So
pointed
I
at Joy
yell.
for me.
Axe up, like ready to charge. What are we doing? And that took too long, so I
For
hit.
his life.
There it is. Thank you. Please.
I think Corvus was unmuting himself. It's your call if you wanted to hit or not.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the mute.
Yeah. That's your call, Fortrum. Were you gonna hit or were you actually listening?
I didn't hear his reply. Sorry.
Oh, what'd you say, Corvus?
I said he's offering us shit for his life.
Yeah, I like that.
If we take him, do you know what I can make out of his skin?
Yeah, my 4 words is don't trust him,
That's fair.
which is 3 words.
It's your call, Fortrum.
He's gonna have treasure. He's
No.
a dragon.
Uh-huh.
So
He's
Argan,
also
to
a
shorten it down-
dragon.
Hey. That's metagamey talk. Argan, to shorten it down, he has treasure. Dragon.
He is a dragon, yeah?
Okay.
You would assume?
You're right. Down to my 4
Dragons-
words.
Yep,
Dragon's
yep.
got treasure, bro.
Yeah, it does.
That's your call, Fortrum. Everybody else silent.
Love dragons.
That's Joy's 4 words.
Oh, God. I can't be the one who keeps attacking. But I am.
Alrighty, 27 absolutely hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
27.
How do you want to do this?
Well, Fortrum just runs up, hacks into it, and then after it, like, flails and dies, goes, we can still get everything.
So
We don't have to have it given to us. I can make you all armor from him.
as you're all having this debate and conversation with the dragon, Fortune runs up and sucker punches with his axe over the neck, decapitating the creature in one swoop. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yep. And
At
Jaster
this
was
point-
blinked into the ethereal plane during that.
Joy's gonna sit up, cough all the snow out, and just shake all the snow off her.
Eventually, I pop back into existence. Damn it! Now it worked after it's dead. Are you kidding me?
Hey, look, it's dead.
Damn it!
Good job, guys.
Yes,
I
thank
just-
you, Fordrum. I appreciate that.
I look at the horns on him, and I go, these could be swords.
Jasper, roll again.
I'm gonna keep the spell up because it's fun.
Well, you can end it. It's fun. Oh, damn.
I could. That's not fun. Every 6 seconds.
Yep.
Poof, poof.
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with you, Fordrum. It was just, I mean, I'm fine with the way it happened. Don't get me wrong.
Also, I'm sure it was probably just waiting to get its goddamn cold breath weapon back or whatever. The awful cold breath. Because it hasn't done that in a long
Probably
time.
right.
It's probably gonna waiting to blast us or something, or attack us, or try to escape
So-
its grapple at any moment.
So, Fordrum, have you ever heard any legends about a white dragon living around here and where its lair is?
History check.
Come on, Fortune. Big
Oh,
brain.
that's not my thing.
Yeah.
I know, but I can't roll it. Only you can.
Would White Dragon be famous enough to pique Joy's
No, I mean,
interest?
lots of people have talked about there being dragons.
The only people who know about the dragons in the Graying Wildlands are from the Graying Wildlands. They don't really talk about their shit outside of themselves. But anyways, Fortune, no idea. I mean, dragons, sure. White dragons, sure. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
But,
pretty interesting. Poof.
Wow, I'm so fascinated.
Argan, didn't you pick up that spell? That could help. Legend lore.
Except for the fact I don't have any of the components for it.
If you have the material, like that little gold to front it, I can get you the components. I can send a courier for it.
So what are we gonna do with this thing as I point to its dead body, and I dispel the earth binds?
Well, obviously we have to harvest it.
Roll again, Jasper.
Of course. Yep. Bye, guys.
So what are we going to do with this?
What the
6
hell?
seconds later.
So I need 450 gold worth of
Ivory.
well, it's 250 of gold of one thing and 200 of ivory.
Wait,
And the
Aren't white dragons
250
made
is
out of ivory?
consumed.
Their horns are ivory, yes.
Oh, well, there you go. Boom. Easy. You got your components right over there.
Well, I also need incense worth 250 gold.
Ooh.
And that gets consumed.
Give me 250 gold and I can get it to you.
Wait, you need incense that was consumed? Maybe it ate some incense recently.
Is anybody listening to Joy?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. Just because he's been interrupted twice now.
Well, so I didn't write it down. Well, I did write it down somewhere. I have the money that Fordrum got paid for, or the money Fordrum gave me out of his share from the platinum mine. So I have enough if that's what we want to do.
Yeah. We can find the rest of his treasure that way.
Just as a point of reference, did that money actually show up or did we get blipped out before?
Oh, that's a good point.
I sort of feel like we...
It showed up. It showed up. It showed up. Just to make it a lot easier. It showed up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not depriving you guys of your gold because of a whoopsie.
Whoopsie doo.
I wait till Jasper appears again, and I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word on the group.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
Temporarily until later.
And,
18 points.
until the universe decides this, I don't want to be here.
All of us get 18 back.
Nice.
Yeah, I can call ups, and I can, as long as you have the gold to buy the item, he'll quickly bring it to us.
Cast false light that will.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the gold. I can't imagine that that's a bad investment if we're going to be able to get its treasure.
Okay, need that gold and 25 extra.
Does
Need to
anybody
pay us.
disagree? I mean, Fordrum, this was originally your money you gave me, so.
I don't disagree at all. It's yours now.
Good
It
point.
was given in good faith for you to use for needs, so you use.
All right.
Meanwhile, and he takes out his skinning knife.
Yup.
I'm going to be here for a while.
So,
I'll help you.
Are you going to break it down for really cool masterwork materials, or are you going to break it down for an augment?
Okay, so is there enough to do both? I mean, it's a whole dragon.
You
no?
choose which one you want to do.
Okay, so then the first step is we got to search it. Like, is there a gem somewhere on its person?
And before
I mean,
that,
I have
we
some
also
gems, but
we also have to do legend lore on it before
Yeah,
we
but that
break
takes
it
an
down.
hour. That takes an hour.
Start, because we got time.
yeah, I don't have a
Well-
gem that's worth putting an augment of this size.
Right. I've got a huge carapace from the evil spider hag.
Oh, trust me, I have a lot of things. I have all of those bug creatures we fought, all the correspond things, the alkalith.
Keep
So
in
now
mind,
we've
you are
got-
limited in space.
We've got huge carapace, and now we've got a dragon, but we don't have a gem to put anything in anybody's.
We don't have any gems really that are worth putting anything in them.
Right.
That's what we need to buy.
Or there's
Fine.
a good chance if we find his lair,
Yeah,
there's a gem in there.
indeed. I'm okay with diverting the path for a little bit to find a lair.
Right on.
Yeah.
That could be a big boost, especially right before we go to Uthodurn, where we can get real buffed with some nice gems.
Well, not only that, but if we bring, I mean, there's two sides to this. One is if we get a gem and we make this thing into a powerful gem, well, that's one thing. The other side of it is if I harvest this correctly, we can get a lot of the elements that are in this huge dragon turned into stuff. Like I can
like
make
that.
some stuff.
I like that
People
idea
in the
more.
thing can make stuff.
That's a good idea. I like that idea.
And believe me, we could all leave wearing beautiful brand new white dragon armor or robes or things.
No, every one of
down
these
with that.
They
suggestions.
look good in white.
What were you saying, Corvus?
I like all of these suggestions.
Yeah, because we already have enough creatures for magical stuff. I think we should use this for actual, like, physical things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that'd be more useful. At this
I'm
point.
good.
Gordon
with
just
that.
smiles really big and then re-pulls out the skinning knife.
Alrighty. Well, the body has already begun to freeze over, as is the nature of these types of creatures. So, I need you to give me a survival check, Fordrum, to harvest whatever you can from it before it completely turns to
I'm gonna
ice.
try to shape water the moisture off wherever he's working.
Yeah.
Can shape
Do you want me to
water
help
hit
you?
blood?
Hang on.
Oh, I
it's
think he means like
mostly
the
water.
ice that's currently freezing over it.
In a dead creature, I'll allow it, but don't try to manipulate that ruling.
blood
No,
manipulation.
I would not try bloodbending with.
In D&D. I mean,
Ape water.
I mean, sure. So,
Maybe a higher level spell, but can't just.
so Argon, do you give Joy 275 gold?
Yes.
Alrighty. Joy, describe to us what you do.
First I first write a little note saying the ingredients we need, stuff like that. I put down 25 gold. And then after putting it in like a big circle and putting I call ups.
Go ahead and roll it.
Yes. I know this spell and I love this spell.
So,
Oh, I've never seen that one.
you all watch as a small air elemental appears directly in front of Joy. It carries an open, empty chest whose interior dimensions are 3 feet on each side. While the spell lasts, you can deposit as many items into the chest as will fit, and the spell lasts for 10 minutes. Clipping the nail and possible portions of the creature's body. Yeah. As soon as the lid of the chest is closed, the elemental and the chest disappear. Then reappear adjacent to the target creature. Who is the target creature?
Oh, Mary. She lives in Rexington. She sells magic items. A magical store seller, basically. In my journey, I've met.
The only magical wares sell. Oh wait, no, yeah, you would work with unsavory people. Sorry, there's only one official one at Rexington. But
yeah,
that's fair.
She's nice, very merry.
Ooh,
they call her
now I can actually reference my world economy. You're gonna need an extra 25 gold.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I'll put in that one. I won't even ask Argon.
Cool.
That'll come from me.
Okay.
So you all watch as the air elemental appears with this big chest. Joy dumps all of your coins into it, shuts the chest, and the creature disappears.
He'll be back in a sec.
I love Joy now.
Wait, it can only go one direction, right? You to them?
No, it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
When they close the chest, it comes back.
Oh, okay.
It's like a two-way one. It's like a one roundabout travel.
So
Yeah.
what time is it there? Because right now, for all of you, it's early morning. So for them... Well, no, it's not early morning. It's just morning. So for them, it's early morning.
Where are they? Rexington?
Yeah, to the south. It's only about an hour and a half difference in time. 2 hours at most.
So, and the sun sets in the west here or east?
Fuck, I'd have to look into that one. It's opposite of whatever it is on Earth.
So it would set in the east.
Yeah.
Which means they're an hour and a half ahead of us.
Oh!
Nope. Nope, behind. Sorry, because the east coast is ahead of us. The west coast is not. So, sorry, they would be an hour and a half behind us.
Well, we're going... Yeah, you're right.
Gone the
Hour and a
opposite
half,
way
2
with the sun.
hours behind us. So, yeah.
And if they're west of us, yeah.
Well, at about 9 minutes into the spell, Joy, all of you sitting there, Fordrum still hacking and slashing away, you all feel the air elemental appear once again, holding the chest. You're muted.
I open it up.
And you pull out a very large bag filled with incense. And as you grab and pull it out of there, everybody else notices a small note fall down into the snow.
Joy doesn't know.
Don't forget to read the
Argon.
note, Joy.
What note? As she try and carry the big bag of incense to Argon.
Someone else is going to have to because
Yeah, I walk over and I pick up the note and I hold it up.
Oh,
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I cast elemental weapon on my fire on my skinning knife, can I get through some of the frozen parts?
Oh.
I'd allow it. Yeah. That'll give
searing
you
knife?
a lower DC. to what it is to harvest enough. So go ahead and roll me your survival check.
Okay.
And Joy.
Yeah. I was also thinking of heat metal next. I know it'll hurt, but might be worth it.
Well, that gives you disadvantage on ability checks, so probably not.
I got gloves. All right. Do I get advantage on the survival check or no?
No advantage. You're just
check?
lowering the DC. Yeah, survival to know what you're cutting and what you're getting from it.
Oh, not like smithing of some sort, a tool?
No. Unless you had leather workers, that would.
I got leather workers.
I'm trying to think. Is it leather work? I think it's leather workers, right?
Yeah, to get like hides and scales.
Yep.
it's
Leather workers utilizing wisdom.
Good shit.
That's my jam.
Mm-hmm.
Jam and crackers, baby.
But Joy,
Are
you open up the letter.
there any like?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do the thing. I was just trying to figure out if there's some reason I would have advantage, like if I had done the thing, but I didn't. So.
Ready?
Here we go. I'm sorry. Fuck.
So Joy, as I was saying, you open up the letter, and it reads this: Joy, no dear. Please stop sending me this stupid creature at the ass crack of dawn. I work until the early morning. You ungrateful, entitled... And then it stops.
I gotta send her a gift. I wonder if she likes I can send her a magic book right now. I have this book I recently found. Later.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
Also guidance.
also,
guidance.
he's concentrating already.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You can only concentrate on one spell at a time.
That's true. That's true.
For now. Anyways, Fortram, with a 13, not the best. You managed to harvest about 40 pounds of scales. 4 ivory tusks. And
Teeth.
I'd give you about 40 teeth.
Oh, that's more than one necklace.
Well, I mean, for an adult dragon, that's also less than 1/3 of its teeth. And by the time you've gotten done, it completely solidifies into a block of ice, and you are aware enough to know that any interactions with it at this point would shatter it to pieces. Not harvestable anymore.
Take out my little.
It shatters into a million tiny pieces.
Hold up the teeth and go. You know what these could make?
A lot of teeth.
Snowshoes.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
We are in good hands.
So, the largest of teeth are megalodon size.
Oh boy.
The smallest of teeth are thumb-sized.
Yep, those are for shoes.
Nice.
So anyways, Joy, you have your bundle of goods, and everybody, she just apparently bought a sack of incense in the middle of nowhere.
Online buying, baby.
Yeah, ups.
Amazon, baby. UPS.
I'm gonna remember that in a bit, Joy, because I'm gonna need a bunch of ink.
Oh,
Yeah.
ups is very reliable as long as you pay them.
As long as you pay it.
It's such a good spell. I love it.
So,
So will this be good enough? She's just holding the big bag of incense.
Yeah, that should work great. I don't have it memorized today. I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't actually have to have the body for it to work.
Yeah, I know.
I just need to have its. I just need to be able to picture the creature.
Yeah.
I mean, who prepares legend lore
Yeah, you know.
on a daily basis?
That's
Especially since I didn't have the components.
Now you do.
Save it for a rainy, a frosty day.
anyways,
Does anyone want to take this?
Oh,
I'll take it.
Yeah, let him take.
The sack of incense is the size of Joy's torso. It's big. Yeah. It's 250 gold's worth. That's a lot of incense. And when you all sniff it, it smells a little spicy.
Like oregano?
They make spicy incense now? Ooh.
It's like cinnamon.
Ooh, I love cinnamon. Can I have some? I want to taste it.
It does not taste like cinnamon. Argan,
Why?
now you need 1 copper's worth more. No, I'm fucking with you. Just
Yeah.
Now that Jasper snorted our supply.
I did like the lick with my finger, just boop.
rub it on his gums a little bit.
Yeah, just little cocaine
no.
test with it.
No, it's got a worse aftertaste too.
This isn't the 80s, man. Come on. But anyways, now that you all have these materials, Fordrum, how are you packaging everything up? And you wrote it all down, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll put it on this sheet.
All right. Yeah. Now, a bag of coating would be preferred for the hide since it's not treated yet until it's actually no, its hide is sturdy enough that even untreated it would last for 100 days.
Yeah.
So
Plus it was
a
a
bag
white
of
dragon, so a bag of
holding would
holding.
be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, just hand it over to me. I'll put it in one of the bags of holding.
Yep.
One of the
Alrighty.
bags of holding.
I have 2.
I know your party is really flush.
Yeah.
We don't have any money, but we have all these things.
How many tusks and teeth again? I'm sorry. Or
It was 4 ivory
Yeah.
horns and 4D, I think I said.
yeah.
Teeth.
Yeah, 40.
I'd say 4 of them are canines and then the rest are smaller.
Right.
Though dragons usually have about 12 canines.
Okay.
In that time between the waiting on ups, would I been able to get like a vial of blood or no? Now I'm thinking about this.
Yes, but it immediately freezes over into ice. You have dragon blood, but it's frozen in a vial.
Oh, I'm just gonna use it for study purposes.
Okay, and you cannot physically handle the vial with your bare hands. It's too cold. Yeah, exactly. You'll need gloves.
And
Jasper!
there was
Yes?
nothing found on the dragon as far as rings or
Well-
items of any other.
You called out you should investigate, but nobody volunteered to do so while waiting. Did somebody wish to investigate? Fortune, you
Oh.
can't. You were surviving.
I'll investigate.
There we go.
I'll assist.
There we go.
You're assisting?
I'll guidance him.
No, you
You-
won't.
no, you're
because
harvesting.
You were elemental weaponing.
Yeah.
Damn cheaters.
Trying.
Stinky.
Jesus. I mean, 21's good. Argan. It is good. It's just for you, that's like average-ish. You know,
I know, I rolled a 12.
I know. It's yeah. But anyways, Argan. As Fortrum is over towards the mouth, you start thinking, you're like, there's no way this dragon would have anything on its person. And then you look at the backside.
Oh my god, it's got a jeweled butt plug.
There is a tiny jewel that falls out towards the rear end that tells you that there might be things in its gullet.
Why was it eating gems?
It
What a dude.
swallowed its treasure.
Well, it eats people. People have gems.
Oh, that's
That
true.
is fair. That's fair.
So you end up having to carve it ass crack to stomach
Mm-hmm.
and deal with that spell. After opening it up, because you are resistant to cold, you're only going to be taking half damage,
Okay.
as you have to reach through its innards and pull out its stomach.
Okay.
Giant wizard just going ham.
just dive right into the stomach.
Whoosh.
18. That'll be 18 points of cold damage. This is halved.
Okay.
As you pull out the gullet itself and slice all the way across it, and then it steams and melts right through all of the snow as all of the acid falls down. And unfortunately, you can't handle it with your bare hands, so you're going to have to
Mage
move
hand.
everything through with your mage hand. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Which
then
I
clean
have.
it off.
Yeah, I'll help with
Um,
my mage hand.
But inside of its
Cleaning
stomach.
it's simple.
Hmm?
Cleaning it is simple though. We just have Corvus turn some snow to water for a few seconds. Done.
True,
We have
true.
a lot of things we could do.
Yeah.
Mage
Water
hand,
plus acid is
prestidigitation.
water acid.
Clean.
Water acid.
Did I get a vial of that too?
Vial
Like
of water.
stomach
Vial of
vial.
dragon
check,
stomach
Joey.
acid.
Give me a survival check, Joy.
Yes. She's
Scoop, scoop, scoop.
So inquisitive.
11. All right, you're definitely going to suffer some acid damage.
okay.
10 points of acid damage.
Ow!
How many hit points do you currently have?
2.
God, I healed you.
She collapses unconscious into the pool of acid. God
Oh.
damn it.
No.
Whew.
I'm gonna try and grab her and pull her out of the acid.
Yeah,
Likewise.
as she filled up one vial, just no, she's fine. She's still conscious. I was joking, but yeah.
Okay.
Just she is like very death's door though.
I still cast Cure Wounds on her.
Thank you.
Oh wow, that was 6.
That's as weak as I.
Ken, how you doing? Pop, and then go back to work.
Did the vial of dragon's blood freeze over immediately?
Yes.
Oh, water skin. Let's see if I can get as much of that as I can for study.
What?
Mhm.
No, what?
Can I use a water skin, just fill it with blood so it's gonna freeze over?
With that survival check, no. You fill up one vial only.
Oh.
Okay.
Blood? Yeah.
Yeah, the blood freezes over, the stomach acid sears through everything.
Yeah.
But anyways, Argon, as you're sitting there waiting for the thing to come back, and after digging the creature out completely, you go through bits of the stomach acid. You find a tiny compass in here that seems to be stuck at 7:30.
Huh?
You know,
Compass?
watch.
Yeah, sorry. A watch stuck at 7:30.
Okay.
There's what appears to be a dagger that is either burnt away at the blade's backside or was made to look really fucking gnarly. It has like very sharp, jagged teeth on the inwards hook, and at the very tip of it, it actually has like a groove, like razor sharp edge for that very tip edge. But the other side is just normal sharpness on it. And then you pull out what appears to be a perfectly fine set of cooking utensils, completely unblemished, and they appear to be silver.
Oh. And what was that gem you saw?
It is a 5 GP ruby.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, that's everything.
Okay.
Interesting set of stuff. Some cooking supplies that are perfectly fine. A watch that is stuck.
And
And,
a really messed up dagger.
and a really weird dagger. Okay.
Anyone else think it's weird that it ate cooking supplies and that they're
I
the
don't
most?
know, man.
Well,
I
maybe
think
he
of a
ate
lot.
someone that was cooking dinner.
Maybe.
Well, it's more that they're also
Casting.
the most intact thing of the lot.
That is true.
Or he
Jasper,
ate the chef.
could we try casting mending on the watch? See if it might start ticking again?
And I'm sure the chef had a watch so that, you know, it knew how long to cook things.
You're welcome to try mending. I don't have it, so
I have it.
Joy, you cast mending on the watch. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Weird.
Does not appear to be broken.
Is it a wind up?
You twist the top. Nothing happens.
Argan, can you do detect magic?
can. Or I can do identify if we want to take the time.
Well, do you all want a short rest?
Yes, please.
Harvesting things was not a short rest, so everybody else go ahead and take
Yeah.
your short rest.
Since we're not in combat, can I also take a second wind or no?
At the end of your short rest, you can. It's every short rest you can second wind and action surge.
I know I didn't second wind during the fight. That's why.
Oh, then yeah, take it before your short rest and then you recharge it. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, Corvus did the second.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody go ahead and roll up some hit dice. Let's see if you can get not on death's door right now.
Yeah. Luckily, with all the healing, I'm at 66 right now. I'm chilling.
Oh, joy.
Man, I'm such a goober for not doing absorb elements. I'm such a goober.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
That's the fun
The
part
one
of
time
D&D,
it was useful.
when people fuck up.
Yep.
I
It's
want
part of
to
the
get
plan.
knocked over by the snow.
I was hoping I'd get some cover.
God, that is so
My
good.
goal was cover.
It was not going to
Hilarious.
physically attack you, but breathing ice on top of snow still compacts the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, I was just hoping.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Either
Back up.
way, I think Joy was hooked until she got her turn, and then she
Yeah.
had a chance of winning that fight.
Sure, sure. All
Maybe.
right. So you all heal up considerably.
I'm
The
back.
dragon is now completely gone. And Argon, you're casting Identify how many times?
Just a second. I accidentally closed my screen.
God damn it, Argon.
We're gonna do. Well, I might as well try it on all three.
Okay.
I can do it once if you need also.
Yeah, if you want to take one of them, by all means, try the dagger. You're more martially inclined than I am.
Yep.
Okay.
Oops.
So, first Identify. Fordrum, the dagger.
Yep.
It is called the Crude Smith.
That sounds ugly.
It is. Very ugly dagger. And it apparently has a single augment slot in there and a single augment inside of it. The augment itself is a 3rd level fear spell.
Ah. Huh.
And it
Sounds
is
great.
named the Crude Smith. So
Yep.
once per long rest, whoever is attuned to the dagger can cast Fear, utilizing the dagger. Spell save DC on it is 15.
Fear me, I have a knife.
Pretty much.
Look
I
at
mean,
this
it
knife
does look
here.
kind of gnarly, so, you know,
Fear me.
flip the dagger. Huh? But anyways, the next thing identified, Argon. The pots and pans are called the cook's best friend. They are an enchanted set of cooking utensils that when you set up over top of a fire, will, over the course of 1 hour, provide a full meal, magically, to up to 8 individuals.
Shit.
But you have to set up over top of a fire in an open area
For an hour.
for 1 hour, and it will magically provide a full hearty meal for up to, what I say, 8? Let's make it 6. Let's make it 6.
That sounds nice. Right.
Us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, people who travel out here have, like, good equipment.
Have to.
And
I have here.
the watch is simply called the stopwatch. And you cannot identify anything else about it, though it is magical.
Oh boy. Don't like that.
I love that, but I'd have to give up the chair.
Could you,
Eh.
Argon, after finding out, could you detect magic so we can see what kind of school it might be? A magic
Weighing
one?
my options.
Sure, I can cast detect magic to see if I can find out what school it is.
And you can ritually cast detect magic, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Schools of magic. The dagger is enchantment, obviously. The food is conjuration, obviously. And
Okay.
the stopwatch does not appear to project any type of school of magic that you can identify.
Oh boy. Oh.
It doesn't even register as magical.
But we know it's magical.
Because of identify.
What the fuck?
Some
Damn
magic
it.
items are proof against detection, but not proof against identification.
Fair enough. Fair
We
enough.
would have to dispel the proof first, then get into that, but that's risky business because we could permanently disable it.
Well, you can. You can aim a dispel at a certain effect if there's multiple.
We could try that.
I could dispel it.
Dispel it, then try it again.
So
God,
before
give
he
the time wizard a stopwatch.
Before he dispels it, do I feel like this is more like the book where you can't learn more about it without attuning to it, or do I feel like being able to identify it is being blocked?
Roll me an Arcana check. See what you understand about this.
Oh, all right.
20. It feels like the magic, in order to magically discern what it does, is blocked. Because identify, even if it's a mundane object like a fork, would tell you what it does.
Okay.
As well as what it is called. Detect magic would just tell you something's magic and what school of magic it is. It seems it's specifically leaving out those details, which means it would be an intentionally placed feature to the item by whoever crafted it.
I'm not sure we'd want to destroy it, because what if that's
We're not
part of
trying
what
to-
it does?
I'm not.
No, if it's a magical
No,
feature,
I mean,
dispel
dispel
magic.
it.
Well, dispel magic, if it's part of the magical item itself,
Even if it
will
was-
come back.
Yeah, it would come back either way if it was a
It's-
magic item.
if
It
it's
doesn't
a-
completely remove all
It
magical
just
properties
temporarily
permanently.
suppresses that property.
Just
it's
one.
present.
You target one magical effect, and then it goes away.
Yeah. Like
Temporarily.
non-detection.
All right. If you want to try it, then we can
Alrighty.
try identifying it again.
Keep
Wiggle
in
my
mind, you guys are all
fingers.
down quite a few spell slots already,
I'm
and
not.
you
I'm
haven't
chilling.
even made it to the river.
I wiggle my fingers.
Do what y'all want to do.
Let's do it later. We don't need to do it right now.
Okay.
Alrighty. So,
Have an actual
who's
ticking time
keeping
bomb.
which items on their persons?
Can I keep the watch?
No.
No, not after what
On-
you did with the last item I
No.
let you have.
I don't feel
No.
comfortable you having anything right now.
Until I know what it does,
Oh,
I'm
come
not
on.
letting you touch it.
Look
Those
how
pots
close
and
I.
pans are so safe with her.
No, it was mostly the tsunami of snow that instantly buried her and made her begin to die. If she had anything else that was important on her and we possibly could have lost her, not too good. Maybe on someone tough would be good.
I
It
take
might save me someday.
Well, wait, the
I'll
watch?
hold on to it
Maybe. We don't know what it does.
for safekeeping.
Look
Wait.
at the last time I did I messed with a magic item. Look how close it got to Utherdurn.
What'd you say, Corvus?
I said I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
That's
But we
fine.
also met that Drev
Alright.
fellow who was awful.
So Corvus is holding on to the stopwatch. Who's holding on to the dagger?
Ordrum.
Who's holding on to the cooking utensils?
I will.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Where are you putting them?
In my bag of holding.
Okay,
I have one separate just for all the creatures that we kill, and then the rest is for other regular items.
right,
I'll play
right.
with that one.
Ordrum? Just keeping it on your person?
Chef's mess.
Yeah.
Corvus, same thing for you?
Yup.
Okay. So anyways, you all pick back up, stretching out all of the tension from the battle and the fight. Go ahead and give me another survival check, Fordrum, to try to find your way. If you guys would have saved the dragon, you could have asked it to just carry you to Uthadurn, but okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, before I take us off in a direction, do we want to try and find the dragon's lair, or do we want to just head to Uthadurn?
I want to see Dragon Lair.
I
Yeah,
said
that's-
Dragon Slayer, waste not, want not.
Yep.
It's already there. We already defeated the dragon.
All right.
And
Well,
after a while, it'll get claimed by other things if we don't get there soon.
yeah, he came from the east, so
Yeah.
let's at least sort of head that way. I'm betting that it's across the lake, though, because I think they like to live in mountains, and if we go east too long, we're gonna end up in a forest, and I doubt that.
Fordrum, Corvus, and Argon nature checks. Fordrum, because you're from a territory that knows about dragons. The other two, because they were taught Draconic. And you don't just learn a language, you learn a culture. If you learn the language well, that is. Okay. Argon. White dragons are one of two things. One, they live inside of frozen covered mountains that nobody else traverses over top of. They like seclusion, and anything that steps into their territory is food. Two, they're burrowing creatures. They can be one or the other, which means they would dig out their own sections of tunnels in a place that does not have mountains in order to have its own system of surprise attacks from the inside of the ground against any creatures that would be inside of their territory as well. White dragons are incredibly territorial like that. Incredibly territorial. So that's what you know for their situation where they like to live. The other thing you know is they also terrorize entire stretches of territory that can be up to like 100 miles, like square miles from their home, which means anywhere within here to 100 square miles could be their home.
Good.
Yep.
So most of the Rhine plains. Cool.
So let's use Jasper as the token of where all of you are. Let's give you an aura real quick. Right.
Yeah.
100 miles. Save.
Oh boy.
Anywhere
Yes.
within there.
Good. Yep. Sounds good.
We could head north. At worst and the worst, we head south and we lose maybe a day's progress, or we're heading in the right direction either way and adjust from when we get to lake. How does it sound?
Sounds as good of a plan as any. I mean, we don't really have any idea of where to go unless legend lore tells us something. We're not going to be able to go search and find it. The odds of us finding it are pretty much nil.
Yeah, we need more information on it if we wanted to find it.
Yeah, say we head north towards the lake, maybe make camp at the very entrance of the lake, and wait till next day.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Is that what you all want to do?
Sounds good to me.
All right, Forge Room. Kick it off again.
All right.
March.
Survival.
$17. After traveling for the better part of this entire day, you all are starting to feel fatigued, trudging through hefty snow and walking with wind, even to your back, just slapping against you. It's not a very fun environment to be stuck inside of. Not a very easily livable environment. But by the time dusk is coming, you see off in the distance the stream that would lead into the lake. Ivory Lake. You'll make it over towards the stream before... Actually, no, you'll be at the stream by nightfall. Though it only appears to be half a mile wide.
So, how long does it take to walk a half a mile?
Depends if you walk on ice or...
Well, like, because I'm thinking, we could make a half a mile in an hour easily. So I could do water walk, and we could just walk across it.
In a mile easily. Yeah, no. You could
Half a mile.
You could walk a mile in like 25 minutes.
If that, yeah.
If you're like fat and lazy like me, I can do a mile in 25 minutes walking.
Sure.
So like y'all are fine. You're all in much better shape than I am.
Will the chair
Indeed.
float over the water?
Mm-hmm.
No, it won't. It will cross any gaps that are only a certain width.
Well, yeah, I
feet.
meant that is, but that's a gap, like with nothing there.
Exactly, so it can't go over it. It stops at the edge. That's why it was in place like that.
You'd have to pick it up, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I cast my ice bridge, then it should still be able to float over that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of you are walking, and Corvus is ice bridging for Argon to Professor X over the water.
Keep the bridge going, boy. Keep the bridge going.
I love it. I love it. Anyways,
Could I use my cantrip to just throw a snowball at the back of his head from behind him?
absolutely.
Doing it.
I
Right
guess
into
I
his head.
deserved that.
So anyways, as you all make it over to the stream, you feel the wind pushing against it and pushing the salty stream water forward. Apparently where you are is like a brock water of sorts, a mixture between salt water and fresh water.
Right.
And it is pushing forward, which means the spittering of water will be freezing your backs as you move. Argon will be fine because of the chair. Everybody else, it's gonna get fucking cold.
Meh.
Since we've got brand new hide that's pretty resistant, can I make back flaps?
If you want to spend some time to do it, sure.
Yeah, I wasn't really hoping to. I was hoping that we could walk in a line and carry it or something like that.
I mean, you could all walk in front of Argon.
We'll just walk in a perfect line right in front of Argon. Okay, ready, right.
Yeah, it'll be like
left,
drafting behind
right.
trucks.
Yep. Oh, he has no control where he's going. Corvus does.
I gotta follow whatever path Corvus lays out for me. So
Yeah.
Well, we suck it up and do it. Jog if we need to.
Alrighty. So you take a few minutes to cast water walking on everybody. Everybody, you feel you're no longer sinking into the snow, but standing on top of it.
Oh, that helps.
Well, that's nice.
And when you walk over to the edge of the water, your feet just barely dip into the very top of it. The soles of your shoes getting wet, but none of you. Argon, everybody's in front of you. Are you guys going to seriously do that or just book it?
Once water walking is cast, we can book it. Argon and Corvus can move at whatever speed they want.
Alrighty. So you begin traversing across this wide open stream of water, and you start feeling the wind push the cold up against your backsides. I need everybody to give me a con save. Argon at advantage. Hey! Fortune just wants to fucking get home.
Yep.
Hey!
Decent. A lot of 17s.
Wow, okay. So 28, 17, 17, 23, 17. You all are successful, which means half damage. 6 points of cold damage, halved down to 3 for all of you. Argon and Corvus take 2.
Cool. That goes into my temper hit point pool, and I instantly cast False Life again, giving me my temper hit points back.
But you all just, oh god, okay, and just start booking it across as best as you can. Corvus and Argon having to take your times, but luckily the cold doesn't bother you that much anyways. And you keep traveling across. Now, the 3 of you running ahead. No, the 2 of you not running ahead. Perception checks.
Uh-oh.
So me and Corvus.
Yep.
Oops, I shouldn't have advantage. So a 3.
Corvus.
22.
As you're going across the water, you see your allies up ahead, getting further and further away from you. And then you notice a couple of rippling tides in the water. Larger than typical ones. Right now, your allies are about 60, 70 feet ahead of you.
Say, Argon, any chance you could just... Any chance you could, get us a bit further from where we are currently?
I could get me, but I don't know. I can't. I don't have anything that'll take us both. I can get out and push the chair. We can move faster.
Fortune yells back over his head, "Fuck the chair!"
Can you get yourself in the chair?
No, I'm assuming the chair wouldn't come with me if I misty stepped.
Why? You're wearing it.
Oh, does it count as me wearing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's an
It's got a
inanimate
seatbelt.
object. You're wearing it. Like, yeah, you're fine. The chair does cool shit.
Safety first.
So I can move myself forward 30 feet,
Yeah.
but really that's the same distance as me walking because then I can't use a bonus action to move the chair. So
Fuck the
Let's just pick up the chair and just run with it.
okay.
All right. Two of you lift the chair, and luckily you have advanced, carrying capacities, and just start booking it, running up towards your allies that are already running up ahead. Which of the three of you is the slowest?
Joy.
Your
She has
movement
a-
speed's 25? I thought it was 30.
Goblin.
I
20
thought goblins
Goblins
were
are
30.
30.
No, it is 30. I thought it
Yeah.
was 20.
Same with
Fuck,
kobolds.
Okay, never mind.
The 30 still.
Never mind.
25.
So Fordrum is the slowest.
Yep.
Fordrum, Joy and Jasper are about 10-15 feet in front of you, getting a little bit further distance as you're all briskly jogging across this open stream. And then you feel something on your heel kind of rub against it that expands across the fat of your foot.
Okay.
As you're running.
Yeah. I run faster.
Give me an athletics check.
Speed is key.
15. As the two of you are, running pretty well, Fordrum past you much more quickly.
Oh, wow.
There is
Never run
something
that
in the
fast.
water.
Oh, thanks for telling us.
Guys, there's something in the water.
I would
Thanks,
like
Gorf.
all of you to roll me initiative, please.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Again.
I don't like it here
Please
anymore.
don't steal Joy the first.
Yeah. All right, not as bad as before. Still bad.
Nope. Wrong button.
I rolled like 3 nat 20 so far. Well, maybe in the future I'll get something.
Alrighty. First up, Fordrum, since you were already ahead of everybody, you were ready. You're like, nope, I'm not dealing with this shit. Not today, Satan. And you just keep running as best as you can. You feel towards the back of everybody else, the water begins like rippling upwards, almost like chasing towards you all. And based on how cold the spray is, if any of you fall down in there, you have at most 15-20 seconds before hypothermia.
Okay.
But what would you like to do for your action?
For me, well, how far across am I?
You're about halfway to the other side at this point.
Damn it. Well, I'm gonna just call out, keep running! And I'll slow down so that I'm at pace with Jasper and Joy.
Okay, you slow down a little bit and go back to where your allies are. Corvus, you see the ripple in the tide almost move upwards and stretch across about a 40-foot expanse in total, and it almost looks like scales on the back of some type of large fish, serpent-like creature, and it seems to be chasing after your three allies. What are you doing? Other than being muted.
No. I'm How close is it to the surface?
It only gets about like within. Well, it breaches the water slightly and then goes back in and like fishes after them.
I'm gonna try a ray of frost on where it's breaching.
Okay. So you slow down your movement just a little bit and throw out a ray of frost. .22 absolutely hits.
Yes, cold damage.
You see frosty bits attached to the back scales of the creature as it dives back into the water.
It's also 10 feet slower.
True. It is. Though.
True.
It is actually very useful right now in a chase.
Yeah. Even if it's immune to cold damage, it's slower.
Yep.
And then you just keep running, Corvus, or anything else?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Joy, you as well.
Okay. Am I started fighting it yet? Technically.
You're not in combat, you're just aware that there's something chasing after you because your allies yelled it.
Can I see it?
You turn around and you see like ripples in the water, but like unfortunately with your passive, this stealthing predator does not get noticed.
I'm gonna hold a spell to cast at it when I see it. The second I see it.
Okay. What spell?
Modify memory.
Oh, isn't that range of touch?
It's any creature I can see within 30 feet.
Oh.
So when it gets within 30 feet of me, I can change its memory, 10 minutes of its memory, for 1 minute.
Argon.
Oh, boy.
I'm just gonna try and keep pace with Corvus.
George prepared in a second, she sees like a tentacle anything.
Okay, so you're keeping pace with Corvus. You slowed down a little bit, but you're carrying that hefty thing. All right, you're keeping pace. You're keeping pace. Alrighty. Water creature. Joy. To your back, you see a head peek out of the water and begin spitting water directly towards you in a stream. Go ahead and release your spell.
DC 18 wisdom.
Fuck that. No. Not this
Well,
critical.
you never know.
What are you modifying about its memory?
Oh, it's completely full. It ate a lot of dragon meat that we tossed into the sea earlier, so it's not really hungry anymore about us.
Oh.
So it kind of just wants to fuck off now. 'Cause
Wants
it's
to go
full.
sleep.
Well, you don't
It's
tell it
lazy.
what it feels, you tell it what
Oh.
it knows.
Well, it knows, yeah. It's like it's very full at this point. There's no real thing hunting us.
Right.
It's horny, not hungry.
It spits a little bit of water towards you, Joy. And then like swims up beside you. Delosh. And you see a draconic head of some type of serpent creature in the water, speaking draconic, which the three of you don't understand, but it seems to just be swimming beside you.
Okay, time to go, time to go. I only got 1 minute, so I'm gonna hurry up.
What the hell?
Well, it's 1 minute to reshape its memory. The memory stays.
Oh.
You have 1 minute in total where the creature just becomes blah, and you change its memory. But since what you said was so quick, it's just boom, there. And now it just, yeah, whatever. It's cool.
Okay.
Jasper, you see the serpentine-like head just swimming right beside you. Shut off.
It's good. I fixed it. Joy shouts out, "It's good. I fixed it."
I mean, okay. We just have to be faster than it.
How thick is the neck? Do I think I can cut through it like I did that dragon a few minutes ago?
The neck, I would say, is about that thick.
It's a
Thinner
Loch Ness
than
monster.
the other dragons, but
Probably would
still...
take a good couple swings.
It's a plesiosaur.
Yeah.
I love it.
Enough to certainly wake it up out of whatever it's in right now.
Yeah,
Joy
I'm just
is-
gonna run then. I'm
Yeah,
just
Joy
gonna keep
is
running,
Very
dashing.
calm at this point then.
All right. Fortram, how about you? The creature just seems to be swimming right next to Joy. No problem.
Awesome.
All right, you take off running.
Just keep
If
swimming.
I just keep thinking about that time I had haste cast on me and think, God, that'd be nice right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
That speaks a draconic, right? Remember correctly? You're one of them, dude.
Both of them do.
Corvus, come see. Friendly.
Corvus.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it just keeps swimming right beside her.
I do eventually catch up, right?
Oh, easily, yeah. And I think we're out of initiative now. As you're all running and everybody runs up towards that creature, God, Modify Memory is so good.
I fucking
Oh, he's
love it.
friendly?
Such a
Yeah,
good
I made a
creature.
new friend.
Yeah,
I made a new friend.
it turns towards all of you and just goes, "Hey, so
So,
traveling?
yeah.
You killed Vorklon?
Yeah. Kind of a dick about it, too.
Yeah, Vorklon's a dick.
I'm gonna whisper what
Not
I changed
anymore.
his memory to in Corvos's ear.
What?
I'm whispering what I changed the memory to.
Oh.
I changed
Yeah. Hey, you guys want help across?
Be lovely.
Yeah, sure. And it swims forward and like lifts up part of its back to like pull you out of the water and you ride on top of it.
This is awesome.
Damn, this is cool.
And it attempts to do that with each of you, if you're
This
willing.
is a cool yeah,
Please,
hell yeah.
definitely.
This is a cool dragon, dude.
Take a ride on a water dragon back? I'm in.
Much nicer.
Could you ask him if he's willing to bring us to the other side of the lake?
Yeah, he's offered it.
Yeah.
Entirely freely.
Where are you guys
Well,
heading?
Just the other side of the lake.
Oh, the lake's mine.
What did he
Oh.
ask?
Oh.
Oh.
What did he ask?
He owns the lake.
Oh. All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice lake.
The dragon lair wasn't in the lake, was it?
Mine is.
No, I mean, it's his.
And it speaks
so-
out in common.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
What's
hey,
your name?
thanks for that food. They get shot right
problem.
through me though.
I'm not surprised he was a little bit rotten.
What major dick too.
Who?
You know,
Vorklon.
Vorklon.
Oh.
I happen to know
Oh,
where
by the way-
Vorklon lair. Did you?
Oh yeah, it's right up in the mountainside. Yeah, he's always a dick whenever like the deep frost subsides and I come out of hibernation. He always just freezes the top of the lake, so I have to swim through the stream to get here. It's fucking annoying.
Oh, what
Can
a
you take us
dick.
to his lair?
No,
Oh.
I can
I think-
take
I
you
think
to the other
Near-
side though. I don't like leaving the water.
That's cool. What about close to it? That's fine.
Yeah, I'm taking you to the other side.
Right on.
Are you saying Corvus?
I just wanted to say, sorry for not asking permission to cross your lake.
Oh, it's
Didn't realize you were here.
Wait, didn't you guys? You paid me all the food.
No, we just gave that to you to be nice.
Oh. Well,
Do you
I'll
not want
charge
the
you
food?
next time.
Oh, we did.
It works.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem at all.
Vorklon, dick. You, not so much.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm Warklon, by the way.
Oh, boy.
Vorklon.
Joy.
Vorklon and Warklon.
Warklon
Yes.
and Warklon.
I love it.
I'm Joy. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. One of the dangling whiskers like reaches back and like shakes your hand and then pulls back in front of it. This is a large serpent. It's not really like a wide dragon. It's just a serpent dragon.
Yeah.
But it
So
begins.
once we-
yeah. Go ahead.
Is his lair in the top of the mountain, the middle of the mountain, or under the mountain?
Oh, it's in towards one of the tops.
Right on.
Yeah, I'll point you to the right mountain, no problem. Hey,
Oh.
I won half.
Oh, sure. We'll bring it down to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, just knock it down. I'll pick it up.
All right.
Is it okay if I send it by courier?
What?
Like, over
What?
park?
What?
Oh, no. Most people who step in my territory, I eat immediately.
Would an air elemental be fine?
No. They're not very filling, but fuck those guys.
Okay, I think we
What
can bring it back down then.
What kind of stuff do you prefer? Maybe we can give you more of the stuff you like instead of
Shiny.
throwing. Okay, coins are
Blue's
good.
my favorite color.
Blue. Okay.
Blue.
Yeah.
Deal.
Blue things.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We could probably work with that. Assuming it.
Totally. Shiny blue stuff is yours.
All yours. Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Half, though. I want half of everything you get 'em.
Right, but if we have like a bunch of pointy stuff that's not shiny, we'd rather give you the shiny blue stuff.
Oh, as a preference, but I still want half.
Got
Of
it.
course.
Yeah.
And don't worry about bringing it down to me. Just push it out, and it'll come down the mountainside,
Okay.
and then I'll be able to wash it up.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah.
Cool. Easy peasy.
Keep it easy.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, and hey, next time you guys come through here, though, make sure you have offerings already ready, preferably something smelling.
Yep.
I can try my
Can
best.
do.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of a way to signal you that we haven't done.
Oh, I'll
So we've
smell it.
got Oh, you smell the shiny?
If there's
That's-
an open wound.
Right. That's why he said something
Ah.
smelly.
Fair enough.
Mm.
No, I was talking about when we get half of it outside on the mountainside for you.
Oh, I'll see. I'm aware of my territory.
Okay,
Is
we'll
there
put half.
anything,
fair.
any food preferences that you have?
Meat.
Okay.
Though there was one person who brought a pineapple. Oh,
Oh my.
that was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten.
The guy or the pineapple?
They complimented each other.
I do
Next
love
time I
pineapple.
come through, I will have to bring pineapple for you.
Yep.
I'm Fordrum's just rolling along with a mixed bag of terror and
Joy's happy. She made a new
Yeah.
friend.
and wonder about all of this.
I'm happy we're not dead, so I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah. 2
And
dragons
he
one
gave us
day.
the info to the lair, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Nothing like enchantment magic to make new
Yep.
friends.
Until they realize what you did.
Yeah, shush.
But anyways, he sails across the open expanse of the Ivory Lake and brings you upstream a little bit to right here. This mountain in particular, everybody. Let me draw a little circle around it.
Where the P in Alps is.
Circle marks the spot.
Yep, that's Vorklon's mountaintop.
Right on.
Oh, so
Yeah.
close to Uthadurn.
Well, I mean, what's Uthadurn?
Oh,
Dwarf City. You probably wouldn't
the
be
very
that.
large dwarf city.
Oh, those people. Yeah, I've eaten a bunch of them.
Uh-huh.
They keep coming down here trying to like cross my lake.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, bring
I mean,
offerings,
it's your
right?
lake.
Yeah, if you step on my
That's all you can ask for
property, I have
someone.
every right to kill you, right?
Stand your ground.
Fordrum seems dead frozen at this point.
Jesus.
I'm
So
not
anything-
moving.
So you like meat, you like pineapples. Anything else you like?
Shiny blue.
Shiny blue.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You ever had blueberry pie?
Oh,
Next time I'll have to bring some.
bring a lot.
Well,
I can
maybe-
try. I can do that.
Yeah.
Like one of those wheelie pushy thingies.
Oh, the cart.
Yeah, carried by
Full
a
of
goat.
blueberry pie.
Oh, you like goats? Goats.
Yeah, I'll eat the goat too.
The appetizer.
Sounds good. Cool.
But anyways, it swims over and leaves you all on the beach one by one. All right, well, nice meeting you all. Next time you try traversing, though, have your offering. Vorklon just went right through me. I gotta go eat more stuff, everybody.
Okay.
It licks its lips while looking at Joy.
It was nice meeting you. I hope we get to meet again.
Yeah, me too. Back into the water. And I think this is a good place for us all to end the session. So, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.